What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Trading Live with Bubba, and a little bit more action than we've seen recently. We had a big sell-off on Friday, followed by yesterday's holiday rally, followed by a sell-off which has had a fairly dramatic recovery. Not a lot for us to do right at the moment, but there's certainly more volume, more action. So certainly we're going to be able to look at that, and hopefully we'll get some information and some ability to trade. Okay, that's obviously our goal and our objective is to be able to trade. So let's see what happens here. Our open positions last week cash, so that was a good thing. So we've been making some money, which is good, and now we're just looking for the next opportunity. We're pretty stagnant right at the moment, but there has been more action and more opportunity, so that's a good thing. And we will be ready to go should they show up. So we'll watch this for a little bit, and then we'll look at our stocks as well. But right now, just a little bit quiet at the moment. But again, it doesn't take long to get a blow off one way or the other. So we'll continue to be ready and prepared. Right now, you can see everything's kind of just consolidating, looking to make the next move. Crude oil kind of sideways for the last hour or so. The Dow has been kind of just moving quickly, not quickly, but slowly higher. NASDAQ consolidating, S&P consolidating. So again, there's not a lot to do when the market is in consolidation. So we're looking for, we'd probably like to see the break to the upside so that we could sell into it. But either way, it doesn't matter. We don't have an opinion. We just trade whatever the charts show us and tell us to do. Gold sideways right now. So that's what we're kind of watching. Bitcoin kind of sideways, although getting clobbered, but kind of sideways. So not a lot to do right at the moment, but we'll be ready should there be. Again, we need a little bit of a volume spike and a little bit of a price spike. So we'll be looking for that. Maybe something coming in gold. We'll see. Maybe something in the S&P. And again, we just have to be patient, have to wait. But there is more action, which is a good thing. And hopefully we'll get a little bit busier here. That's obviously what we're looking for. Certainly, we've done well when we have had opportunities. Unfortunately, we haven't had enough opportunities. So, I'd like to see gold spike up to another few bucks here and get a shot to sell that. I'd like to see crude oil tank a little bit, get an opportunity to buy that. Again, we don't care which way. We want our criteria to be met. That's really what we're looking for. So at the end of the day, we're not getting enough right at the moment. But again, the markets don't announce themselves, so we'll see what it looks like. But you are at the top end of consolidation in the S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, crude, but we're not getting just not quite enough volume to jump. So we'll be ready. Okay. All right. So there's really nothing here right now. So let's just go take a look at our stocks and see if we can find some spreads to put on. Apple is not quite ready. It's in the middle of nowhere. We would need another few bucks down to be a buyer. That's the side we'd be leaning to right now. Amazon, you could sell some put spreads, and that would be reasonable to look at. Let's see what it looks like. Amazon, Alpha Michael Zulu November, and these will all be for Friday the 17th. Let's see here. 212.50, 210 for 60 cents. A little skinny. I'm going to pass that one. Coin. Nothing to do right now. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. Let's just see if we're getting some action here. Actually, we're getting a little bit of a rally. Let's see if there's any force behind it to let us trade it. Not really. Volume a little bit light, but again, it has been better. So we'll be prepared for that. Okay, let's go back and see what's going on here. Crowd, nothing really to do. Ether, you could certainly sell some put spreads here if you chose to. ETHA, Echo Tango Hotel Alpha, and some spreads for Friday. Too skinny for me. Move on. Meta, not yet. Google, nothing to do. We did do something last week, which was good. INOQ, just kind of chirping, not much to do here. Let's go back here and see if there's anything worth looking at. Really not. Really just kind of quietly drifting higher now after the bigger sell-off this morning. So we'll see. Let's go back here. IWM, nothing to do. MP, certainly you could sell some call spreads here if you wanted to. Michael Papa. A little skinny for me. I'm not really, again, I'm not going to chase them until we get some real action. So we'll let that go. Microsoft. Nothing yet. Monster. Certainly you could sell some put spreads here. MSTR. And there you go. Let's see here. $302.50, 300. I could do that for $1. NNE. No. Nugget. Nope. Nvidia. Nope. Sound pretty good today. Let's see what's going on here in the main screen. Anything worthwhile? Really, you're just trying to break out a consolidation in the S&P. Not much really going on here. So let's go back and see what this looks like. Planeteer, nothing to do. QBTS, certainly you could look at selling some put spreads here. Excuse me, some call spreads. And $41.42 for 40 cents. I could do that. The Qs, not much to do. SMCI, not much to do. The SPY, not much to do. XYZ, right in the middle of the range, getting close to doing something potentially. Tesla, nothing to do. Win, nothing to do. So again, it's pretty quiet from an extension standpoint. We're looking for the extension in markets. So we'll see if we can get some opportunity. But again, the volume is light, so it makes it a challenge. Again, we're ready if we can get it. We did put on MSTR and QBTS. So those are trades that were open. And let's see what we're getting here. So it's still relatively quiet. We did put on put spreads in QBTS and, call spreads in QBTS and put spreads in MSTR that expire Friday. And here we're just, again, waiting for a reason to trade. Don't have one yet. Volumes have lightened up a little bit, but it is a little bit busier than it's been. So that's a good sign. We've had in our morning day trading sessions with my members, we've had busier days now. So that's good. But overall, a little bit quiet, but we'll see. We'll watch for a few minutes and see what happens. Gold reaching up at some resistance now, but nothing crazy. So right now we're just kind of hovering and watching and waiting, and that's the business. It's the hardest part is the waiting. So you can see the lack of activity. All right. Well, there'll be business. The key is being able to wait and the patience to wait for it. Once again, we're waiting for a reason to trade. We have no reason other than the trades we've already put on. So we'll see. Maybe something in gold coming. There we go. Let's see if we can get some volume behind this move. Okay. Let's take a look at gold and see if we can get a trigger. Right now, when we do get a trade in gold, the stop would be at 41.63. But we do not have a trade yet, but 41.63 will be the stop when we do get it. Okay, maybe we'll get a trade here. We'll see if it holds. Certainly the potential exists. 30 seconds. And no trade. It has to come down a little bit from here, otherwise no trade. And there is no trade. So we'll continue to watch it and wait for it. But nothing yet. But we are looking to sell gold if we can get a red bar here. And nothing else is really approaching. Okay, light volume. So let's see if we can get this here. Stop would be 41.64. But yet we don't have a trade yet, so we're not for sure. That's right now. If we enter now, that would be our stop. We still have to wait it out and see. Okay, we can take this trade if you want. 41.64 stop. And not much else happening, so let's just see if anything else shows up here. Okay, you should have one off if you took the trade. Should have one off at a profit if you took the trade. Move your stop to break even. You should have a second one off. So now you've got 30 ticks locked in. And we'll let it trade. Okay. Nice profit. Going our way. Perfect. Perfecto. And And trade is still open, and we are stopped. All right, it's a nice trade, about 35 ticks. So it's $35 to 350, depending on the size you're trading. Okay, and let's see if anything else shows up while we're here. Got a couple minutes to go. Doesn't appear so, but you never know. But we got two trades on. We sold a put spread in MSTR. We sold the call spread in QBTS, and we made one day trade, which was a winning trade for about 35 ticks. Okay, and we're not going to get anything else, so we will call it a day, and I'll see you back here on Thursday. Remember, every day I do a market 120 with an update. What's going on, do it early. So have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here Thursday.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.